You again. I will never tell you who I'm voting for because it is none of your business. If you call me again, I will find a way to ruin your life. God, nothing is private anymore.
No, it doesn't seem like it.
Past in the past. But when it comes to our present and your work, I hope you understand, but that lab is off limits.
Why?
Thanks for the coffee.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here. And welcome to Soul Caps, y'all. Welcome back on into the channel, everybody, man. Hope y'all had a wonderful Friday. And before we start, apologies for not getting Wednesday and Thursday's videos up. It was a weird thing the last couple of days. I wouldn't even say like I was like busy or anything like that. It was just a weird couple of days where I just wasn't able to get to it. I recorded Wednesday's videos. I didn't record yesterday's. I was behind on some other projects I was doing on other channels. And it just kind of caught up to me. Like I was just the whole week going back the last weekend, I was just behind. So I said what I'll do is instead of trying to get those videos up, we'll just move forward and go to Friday. Friday was a pretty heavy episode as far as plots go. So, it's crazy. So I don't know how many of y'all also watch Bold and the Beautiful. But boy, oh boy, I had a little rant on how they were handling sweeps and how uneventful today's episode was for a Sweeps Friday. Today actually felt like a Sweeps Friday on GH. There was a lot of stuff going on. I'm so looking forward to Monday's episode. Lots of stuff going on. But let's get into it. I want to start with Emma. This is what oh my God, I can't believe they're about to do this, bro. I have been waiting since April for Emma to get her ass in that lab, bro. I've been waiting for this, bro, because I want to see what happens, because I think it's going to go left. So, Emma had a strategy to get the key fob. She was talking to Charlotte earlier, and they spotted Britt. Emma came out of a plan to play nice with Britt and distract her enough to get the key fob, right? So, for the lab. So she walks over to Britt and she acts like, she really wants to make peace and apologize because, he's like, we'll be working together. But Britt reminded her, like, you're not going in the lab, though. We won't be working in the lab together or anything like that. So, Britt, being her Britchy self, orders, the most expensive muffin that Bobbie's got to offer. And they go over to the table. So, Emma starts her apology towards Britt. Sounds like Britt accepted it. But Britt was distracted because it was a phone call. And so this was Emma's chance to get the key up off the table, right? Because Britt's purse is so messy, she couldn't find her phone, so she just dropped everything in the purse out. And the key was there for Emma to get. But the thing for Emma is that we all know Emma's a great pickpocketer, right? But, it wasn't like this was in Britt's pocket or anything. It was just on the table. But good thing that Emma kept her eyes on Britt because it wasn't a long conversation. Britt didn't have her eyes on Emma at all. So if it went at least maybe 30 seconds longer, the phone call she was in the middle of, maybe even 20 seconds, Emma would have had a chance to get that key fob. And Britt wouldn't even notice it was missing until she went back in her purse and looked for it. Because that's how messy her damn purse was. So she wasn't able to get it. So Emma has to diverge to a different plan. And we learned that Emma needs to do this tonight because of Mayor Collins' debate is going on in the I think it's happening at the university. So all the science labs are going to be completely empty and shit like that. So it'd be the best night to go do it. And she relayed that to Charlotte. We're going to talk again about it when she talks to Charlotte about it a little bit later. Because Charlotte thinks she could get the key fob now. It is crazy, crazy stuff. But they do have a point. They got to do it tonight. They do got to do it tonight. It's a lot of distraction. And it was funny because Britt actually had a phone call about who she's voting for or whatever. I think that's what it was about. And she was like, don't you ever, she was snappy at the people on the phone, man. It was so funny. But this is an interesting scene. Very interesting episode. A lot of the plot, see, I was waiting for them to get to this stuff because I know it's just going to blow everything up. The Sidwell, WSB stuff, like, I knew that all this was going to blow up. I was waiting for this because they had kind of gotten away from it for a little while. Now, I mean, they been on it, but it's been like here and there. Now they're kind of going full mode into it. I can't wait to talk about the mysterious dude that dropped those files off in front of Felicia. We got to talk about him, man. Is he the next video or the one that... We'll see. I have to look at it. But go on ahead and give me your thoughts on this. Get this video a like, share, subscribe. We'll talk about Emma again a little bit later. Thank y'all for watching this one. Soul Caps, y'all.